Hello and welcome. My name is Mai Delilah. In this video, I will share with you a health condition that was transformed within 2 months. And we'll divide this video into 2 parts. In the first part, I'll speak general about it. And then in the second part, we'll go into different elements that are contributing to this transformation. A few months ago, on a particular Friday, I noticed there was some unusual pain in my upper right leg. And over the weekend, I felt tired and I was sleeping throughout the weekend. And during night time, I had fever and sweating. And during the day, I was cold. I had on like 3 layers of winter on and I was still cold. And it was cold from the bone, I noticed. By Monday, a lump of about 2 centimeters appeared in that area. And the skin around the lump was swollen and red. And then the next day, the color of the skin turned to dark, and the swollen spread to the nearby area so fast. If this was happened years ago, I would have been panicked. A 10 minutes walk to work was slow and exhausting. I was fully aware of each step, the sensations in the body. Everything becomes so slow and heavy. I felt like I was an old lady. And as I walked, I asked myself, what is the worst case scenario? That I would not be able to walk. Or worse. And I was peacefully accept that if it came to that stage. For I understand the law of cause and effect. I caused it. This is my own creation. It crossed my mind to go to the doctor for a checkup. However, I've been investing in healing modality for the last 8 years. And I decided not to go to the doctor. So on a Tuesday evening, I started to apply what I learned. First, I used some soul communication to communicate to the invisible and to find out more information about what is happening. So first, I connected to Kuan Yin and I asked for a general message at that time. And the message I got was that I activated this condition. And by this condition, I'm able to grow further and transform further. Everything has a soul, our arms, our legs, our heart, the lump, the tree, the flower. Everything has a soul, the consciousness of its own. So I connected to the soul, the consciousness of the condition, and I asked for a message. Is there anything that you want to tell me at this time? And I got the message. It was an angry message that fire burning. And I got the image of the war zone, and there was a lot of people injured. I started the forgiveness practice, asking for forgiveness for what I've done in the past, for I understand the law of cause and effect. It was something that I caused hundreds of years ago. And it has come into fruition. It came up to tell me this is the kind of pain and suffering that people that I caused went through. And I felt the fire, the burning that was in the fever that I was experiencing during night time. And I also offer myself a special spiritual healing that I have access to. And I did forgiveness practice and I did meditation practice. Wednesday, I registered for 1 week of down water for this condition. And I also went on to the internet and searching for information about, like in the old day, in a war zone, there'd be a lot of people injured and no one take care of them, so they left unattended and the wound is open and untreated. So I was wondering what they would have gone through, how long do they survive for in that condition, untreated. And there wasn't much information on the internet about that aspect, but it gave me enough information to know that it was a painful and great suffering, slow death. So that night I did the practice again. I gave myself a special healing. I did forgiveness practice and the meditation together. And during the forgiveness practice, I was aware of the images of people that was hopelessly waiting to die. It touched my heart, so I cried. And I asked for the forgiveness. And I cried deeply for maybe about 15 minutes. And then I continue with the meditation. And I say to them that this body is not mine. And if they want to share this body, they are welcome to stay. I will hold them with love. And if they decided to destroy this body, this house, that is okay as well. And I was aware that this condition is very serious. In the old day, we're speaking of untreated open wound. From my perspective, that condition is similar to what we call today as cancer. And so when I did the meditation, I was drinking the Tao water that I was registered for, the condition. So when I drank the water, I visualized the water heal these souls that are in pain and suffering. It nourished their soul. It cooled down the fever, the pain. And I was visualizing myself fanning to the pain and suffering, fanning it away, holding them in my arm. That night I had a good sleep. There was no fever, and in the morning the pain in my leg reduced significantly. I was able to walk more easier. I continued drinking the water, do the daily forgiveness and meditations. After 1 week, the swelling reduced and the skin color returned to normal. However, the lump was still there. And I was continuing and through the daily meditation and forgiveness practice, being in the calligraphy field at home and at work. After 2 months, the lump disappeared and everything returned to normal. The experience was like eating the bitter fruit. First, we taste the challenge, the pain, the bitterness. And then the sweetness came in when we experienced transformation. And this experience opened our heart to connect to the universe, to everything around us in a deeper way. And we gain trust and support from the universe that we are not alone. In the next video, we'll go deeper into the elements that contribute to this transformation. Thank you, thank you, thank you.